Robinhood fans are furious at the app and say they need to get with the times after Fidelity throws down the gauntlet for how to do stock trading apps. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here and you happen to really like this content, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button below, ring that bell notification. We upload on a near daily basis and you will want to be notified of those updates. Now then, Robinhood. I use Robinhood quite a bit. I've been using it more frequently, and I'm going to take this opportunity to kind of announce a new series on this channel. I currently have $1,000 in invested stocks on the Robinhood app. I have way more in Fidelity. However, Fidelity, to show my portfolio, means to show a lot of sensitive information. I can't do that. With Robinhood, I can show what I'm investing in the stocks. And I think it would be like a good launching point for a new series to show like, hey, how I'm going to start with $1,000 at the beginning of the year or near beginning of the year. And I'm going to put a little bit of stock investment every month throughout the year. And let's see where we wind up at the end of the year. I'm going to do that with Robinhood. So we're going to be doing a lot of Robinhood videos from this point on. It's not going to take over the channel, mind you, at least it shouldn't, but I want to get into that. However, this news kind of throws me a little bit because Robinhood, got popular as well as Stash, but more so Robinhood, because Robinhood, unless you were doing high volumes of trading, was very simple. You can buy and sell stocks without paying those outrageous fees. And for the record, Fidelity, when I was buying for Fidelity, I had to choose my investments carefully because I'd have to buy a bunch of them because Fidelity charged an $8 transaction fee whether I sold or bought every single time, regardless of how big the order was. So you might as well make it a big one. Robinhood made investing a little bit into stocks easy because, hey, you could buy one share of stock. They wouldn't charge you a fee. Basically, Robinhood said, unless you're doing a lot of trading, like a whole bunch of trading, we're free. And by the way, you can also get free stocks from us. And just a side plug, they're not sponsoring this video, but if you haven't tried Robinhood and you want to claim a free stock, click the link below. You will get a free stock. It might be something like Groupon or Fitbit, but it could also be like Microsoft, Apple, or Disney. You never know. But Fidelity has been responding to Robinhood. Fidelity has removed those transaction fees, and now they are allowing you to buy fraction. It's a feature. It's called fractional share trading. Now, what is that? That is where you can say, hey, I want to invest in Apple, but the damn stock's almost $400. I don't have $400 lying around. So what am I going to do? I'm going to buy a part of the stock, of the Apple stock. And at some point, I might buy enough where I have a whole share. That's not a feature Robinhood doesn't have, and users are ticked off. So look, some of Robinhood's biggest fans lambasted the discount brokerage online on Wednesday after the legacy firm Fidelity was quicker to release fractional trading. Members of the Robinhood subreddit decried Robinhood's slow rollout of the buzzy new feature. The company announced its fractional trading service on December 12th, though its app said the program was in its early access with more than 1.2 million users on the wait list. I'm one of them, by the way. The product rollout will continue through early 2020, a Robinhood representative previously told Business Insider. Fidelity unveiled its fractional trading program on Wednesday, allowing some clients to immediately trade slivers of shares and saying it will continue to roll out over the next several weeks. So it's not, Fidelity's isn't exactly nationwide either. However, it's more functional than what's going on with Robinhood. Members of the Robinhood subreddit said Fidelity's quick response could prompt a mass exodus from the younger brokerage. And it probably will, because one of the negatives about Robinhood, and I've talked about this in other videos, Robinhood users tend to be very fickle. Like, they do like a lot of day trading, and I'm personally a long-term investor. I buy stocks long-term. I don't look at the dailies. I look at the dailies, but I don't look at them like, fearful. Like, if all my stocks are going down one day, it's like, hey, that's just the market dipping. It'll go back up. That's what I'm thinking. But most people at Robinhood freak. And so when you see Fidelity come around with like a feature that Robinhood doesn't have, and it's just as easy to use, that a lot of people will probably migrate over. I don't know if this is the end of Robinhood, but we'll have to see. Now, a Redditor did say, never forget that it was Robinhood's success that pushed Fidelity, Merrill, etc. to implement no-fee trading in fractional shares. Unfortunately, Robinhood's watch has ended now that the big guys have implemented these excellent trading policies. Robinhood, if you're looking at this, this is what happens if you delay and waitlist everything. It's not going to generate hype, just cause us to move to other platforms, another user wrote. Well, look, I'm sure they're not waitlisting you because they want to generate hype. I mean, maybe they do, I don't know. I think they're waitlisting you because I don't think it's ready yet. And I don't even think it's 100% ready for Fidelity because Fidelity hasn't, rolled it out to everyone either. They're kind of just testing it. I think this will prompt Robinhood to try to get that feature out a little bit faster though. So it's interesting that I'm planning on doing this Robinhood feature and yet this kind of hit. But I do kind of like the idea of keeping Fidelity and Robinhood separate because I kind of want to do an experiment again, this show where I start off with $1,000 on investments and I just contribute a little bit and let's see where we are at the end of the year. My Fidelity portfolio is so much stronger, that it would seem kind of weird because I would hate for people to just look at it and say, oh geez, you can make quick and easy money. No, I can't. I've been investing in that Fidelity account since I was 10. So this was 24 years ago that I've been buying stocks through Fidelity. So I'd kind of like to let that sit for a while. And with you guys, I'd like to show what my daily buying and selling and trading looks like and see the gains that I make, the losses that I incur. I think that would be an interesting journey as something to do once or twice a week. In the meantime, what do you think about this news? Does this news, if you are a Robinhood user, does this news make you want to switch to Fidelity? And if you're not a Robinhood user, are you interested in trying it out? And if you are, consider using the link below. Or are you just going to jump straight to Fidelity, or do you not want to get into this at all? I would love to know. Comment below, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.